Highlights of the spirituality in 30 minutes. Yatma in terms of world drama, which is three actors, space dimension, time dimension, and laws of soul journey. Space dimension, we have a soul world and human world or universe definition, and they are separated by the boundary where laws of physics are not applicable, only metaphysics laws are applicable. Definition of the first actor of the drama, namely soul or purush, and it is defined in a soul world as original sanskar or cue or swadharma and a script, while in human world it is defined in terms of the four minds, namely conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and supraconscious mind, and the energy of the soul, which is a thought energy. That formula is defined and definition of swadharma and janma dharma. Region in terms of the teacher or the body of the teacher is defined. Definition of the prakriti or second actor of the drama is defined. And with quantum physics, we are going to prove that the Purush controls the Prakriti. It is proved that the script within the Purush controls the Prakriti using quantum physics, and concept of the script using neuroscience is also explained. Journey from the soul world based on human soul tree to the human world where law of entropy or second law of thermodynamics is applicable. The journey is one by one soul. Journey laws are explained. Law of attraction for the first birth, then the soul count, then the death followed by the birth, and the influence of the soul swadharma on the body is taken at the time of the birth. The time dimension by the graph, time versus the quality of the both actors, which is going from sato to tamo. So for the Purush journey from Punyatma to Papatma, or for Prakriti from heaven to hell. Karmic journey with reference of time is explained using work done by heat engine under the lubrication in ideal condition and under friction in a real condition where quality of work done is deteriorating. Under lubrication, it is a green color where lubrication is gradually, the layer is reducing, whereas the friction, which is depicted in a black color, where the friction is always increasing, and ultimately the green color or the quality or the state of Purush is deteriorating, so is the quality of the work done. Here, heat engine is mapped to the soul engine in two modes. One is the ideal script or soul conscious script based on the Swadharma, where karma will be zero, and in a real mode or in a body conscious mode, the script Q will have a vikar or karma is negative. The karma is zero because of the Q or lubrication layer, and your karma is negative because of the vikar. And it is matched from the heat engine, from thermal entropy to statistical entropy to information entropy. And from that, it is soul engine. So heat engine is mapped with soul engine, and heat engine entropy is mapped with the vikar of the Purush using the information entropy, and which is the memory and processing, and which is a brain. And with quantum physics, Purush controls the Prakriti, so it is derived this way as well as it derived this way. Here the karma is equal to zero because of the Swadharma or Q in the Nirvikari world, which is made up of the two yugs, gold and silver. And this is what is a script, soul conscious script is being executed. Concept of body consciousness, Devbhan or Maya, is explained, and how vikar or a black layer is deposited on the soul, it becomes a part of the soul during the journey. Negative karma or nirvikari karma is because of the black layer, the body conscious script is executed in vikari world, which is copper age and iron age, but there is some kind of a break in the downward trend because of the religious founders. Physics of quantum physics and thermodynamics that indicates the downward trend till the thermal death of the Prakriti in course of the time. So the Purush Vikar, which is increasing, which controls the increase of entropy in the Prakriti. And this happens in automatic mode, and it happens for the every soul. This explains that the increase of the entropy controls the arrow of the time, which is towards the positive x-axis. We know that drama is a truth, which is eternal, versus, as per the science, there will be end in terms of the thermal death. So the time of the drama cycle, which is equal to 15 years, which can be validated using history, religion, cycles of the nature, astronomy, and the statistics called population theory. This is proved by that script of the Prakriti is linear to circular. This theory of relativity, special theory of relativity makes the script linear. But theory of relativity, general relativity, which talks about the gravity, it says that gravity is a geometry or a kind of a curve which is around the mass and it is not the force. And that will make that script, Prakriti script, as a circular, and that will validate that drama cycle or drama script is eternal or it is a cycle. If it is to be cycle, then it is obvious that the summation of vikar of all purush has to become zero, then only time will become zero and it will be a cycle. As per the metaphysics, the Paramatma or Param Purush, which is a third actor of the drama, which has to make the vikar is equal to, of the Purush is equal to zero, which will make entropy equal to zero, with time is equal to zero, and that metaphysics phenomena is required to make the drama cyclic. And we talk about the four types of the soul as per the script types, namely Param Purush, then the body soul conscious Purush, and this part of the cycle. Next is the body conscious Purush, this part of the cycle, and religious founders. concept of incarnation or avtaran as per the Gita shlok, yada yada, of the Param Purush, which is in the body of the Brahma, and also Dharma Sthapak, like Christ in the body of the Jesus. And those Dharma Sthapaks are incarnated in the human world, and they will establish those religions using the sound. After Avtaram, there is a transition from Vikari world to Nirvikari world through a transition yuga or a Sangam yuga. It can happen by the yog or a bhog to complete the cycle. And there is a housekeeping work, is an angel world for the communication in the form of energy body using the sign language is also established. Raj-Yog definition, prerequisites, its vidhi, its siddhi, and for critical mass of the souls who can realize the presence of Param Purush through their subconscious mind kind of eye. Karma plus, or which, because it is plus, because it generates the script S or a destiny in spite of prior lack layer by becoming a God conscious. This is metaphysics phenomena of reversing the entropy, making making a cycle because of time is zero by making vikar of the souls zero. sthiti of the soul controls the paristhiti because of the other purush or five elements, and that will make the suffering zero. And it will prove that yoga is actually a science or it is a kind of a experience. It's not a miracle. This is explain all 84 births, and out of that, the Sangam Yuga, this birth is only birth, and that is birth through the Raj-Yog, and that is responsible. And that is responsible for the cycle transition. There is a four yuga history, and that is exactly goes as per the laws of the physics. And till the end of the Sangam Yuga, there is a transition by yoga for the critical mass where suffering is not there, and for others it is through the bhog, and this is how the cycle is completed. Now the reverse journey of the all the souls from human world to the soul world, which is the end of the cycle. And there is a subsequent cycle also. So there is no nirvana. And the definition of the God means generator is a Brahma, operator is a Vishnu, and destroyer is a Shankar is also explained. And this reverse journey is together, whereas the soul world to human world journey is one by one. Journey laws of the both the script, so namely the soul conscious script, which is in the red, which is explained as the cyclic rule reversal of the same souls, like Pavan to Pati, Puja to Pujari, Smriti to Vismriti, or Pavitra to Vam. And the black cycles is the cycle of vikarma and then reversing it by the bhog. Soul energy, which is a thought cycle which corresponds to the three worlds in the human world, namely Nirvikari world to Vikari world, which is in auto mode. And then there is a diamond world or a Sangam Yoga transition world where the self controls through by becoming God consciousness. So this is three types of thought depends on the three worlds. In Nirvikari world, there is a Sankalp. In Vikari world, there is a Vikalp, and which is automatic. And in transition world, Vikalp is getting transferred to the Shresth Sankalp, and that is catalyst for a transition, and that is meditation. Flipped as the cycle is from bhakti to vairagya through buddhi and using gyan. And that time script S is generated. And that script is the Gyan ka pralabdha is enjoy in Nirvikari world of the next cycle. And for body conscious script, there is a bhakti loop of vikarma and bhog. Here, Adhyatma is defined in terms of the four H, that is happy, healthy, harmony, and heaven. The objective is of Adhyatma is from body conscious or role conscious, you have to become a soul conscious by becoming God conscious, then and then the transformation of the self and Prakriti would happen. This is the world drama in three-dimensional view. Eternal cyclic drama. There is no beginning and no end, and it is as per the predefined script consisting of the interactions of three actors, Param Purush, and Prakriti, based on the physics and metaphysics. The physics can be summarized based on quantum physics, theory of relativity, and thermodynamics, based on the theory of everything, where vibrations are omnipresent, and the other interpretations of Om Brahmasmi or Vedic. So the soul is Advait, or soul is a Nirlep, and that is proved wrong. And the drama is a cycle based on the script of the different types of the script of the soul and supreme soul. And that also generates a script of Prakriti. Nirvikari to Vikari world, it is by physics, and Vikari world to Nirvikari world is by metaphysics. So ultimately, the Vikalp to Shet Sankalp, and that is how the Sanskar Swa Parivartan and Sanskar Parivartan and Srishti Parivartan would happen. This is a journey of conscious mind, or a pilgrimage of the conscious mind, using man, buddhi, and sanskar. And if it is journey of the past life, then it is yoga. And if it is journey of the past cycle, then it is Rajyog. We have three worlds: inner world, outer world, and upper world. And we know that inner world controls the outer world. That is by quantum physics. This is the journey of the inner world. It can start from outer world to inner world, that is intuition. So it's controlled by outer world and controlled by intuition. And ultimately, if you interact with the upper world, then it will boils down to the surrender. That should be the objective. And we have shown that input or the content will generate the destiny. And this is a karmic era energy, and the opposite is the destiny energy. Here in the graphs, we can see the three actors, Purush and Prakriti here. At particular time, Param Purush comes here. We can see the three worlds. This is a Nirvikari world, red. Vikari world is a black. And another is a transition world, is again red. So here it is karma is equal to 0. Here karma is negative, and her other karma is positive as per the different kind of the time.